Jason Robinson, left, and Rob Burrow have both scored cracking tries in the Grand Final. Wigan take on Warrington in the Grand Final on Saturday. But who will create history at Old Trafford? Throughout the week, we have asked our pundits to pick some of their favorite moments for you to vote on. Here, we start with the greatest Grand Final try. October 13, 2018, 5 p.m. Live on Barrie McDermott, Jason Robinson 1998-034 Jason Robinson scores for Wigan in 1998 Jason Robinson scores for Wigan in 1998, a moment in the first Grand Final that will stand the test of time because of its sheer genius. A tight game between Leeds and Wigan saw the Rhinos lead 4-0 with just 3 minutes until the halftime hooter. Step forward Jason Robinson. Billy Whiz took the ball out of dummy half on the right touchline, burst through a small gap between Darren Fleary and Jamie Matthew, and then accelerated round Iaston Harris to go under the posts. It was a moment of brilliance that helped Wigan over the line. Phil Clark, Robbie Paul 2002-034 Robbie Paul puts on the afterburners against St Helens Robbie Paul puts on the afterburners against St Helens, trailing 12-8 at halftime to St Helens. Bradford came flying out of the traps for the second half at Old Trafford, and Robbie Paul's try that put the Bulls in front out everything. Paul Deacon started the move, popping Paul Anderson through a gap. The prop showed great hands to offload to fellow front rower Barrie McDermott, who, in turn, found the supporting Robbie Paul. He put on the afterburners to see off the covering defense and touched down under the sticks. Brian Carney, Rob Burrow 2011-043 Rob Burrow creates a moment of magic for Leeds Rob Burrow creates a moment of magic for Leeds. Leeds' 2011 win over St Helens was in no small part down to an inspirational performance from Rob Burrow. He started on the bench but came on with nothing between the sides. It was 2-2 late in the first half when Burrow produced his first moment of magic. He carried the ball on halfway, dodging through an initial couple of tackles to break free. Burrow then went round Paul Wellens, saw off the covering James Roby, and beat another two Saints tacklers to touchdown. Simply sensational. Terry O'Connor, Henry Paul 1999-036 Henry Paul loses a boot but still has enough pace to get over for Bradford, just. Henry Paul loses a boot but still has enough pace to get over for Bradford, just. The 1999 Grand Final between Bradford and St Helens was a tight affair. Despite being on the losing side, Henry Paul will always have a magical moment to savor. From a Bradford scrum, the standoff made a line break and found himself with the Old Trafford turf opening up in front of him. But Paul still had Sonny Nicol for company. And despite losing a boot on the way to the line, Paul managed to shrug off the St Helens second rower, with momentum taking him over for a stunning four-pointer.